We're back with another vlog, and last weekend we ended up racing the professional Arenacross. It's like the AMA series down in Huntington Beach, which is actually a lot of fun. Now the results maybe didn't show that there's tons of progress, but to be honest with you guys, the riding did. All through Supercross last year, I felt super weak, and at this Arenacross race, I finally felt a little bit stronger on the bike and feel like I can ride more like myself. Now with some bad luck in the main event, obviously, and some bad decisions in the heat race, like I said, racing didn't go exactly to plan, but we had a lot of fun hanging out with all the friends, family was there, and I got to race a dirt bike on the beach in Huntington. So how could I ever complain? The main struggles from last year, I found myself getting over faster on the track at the Arenacross race, such as mental stuff. Last year I was struggling so bad to just keep going while I was riding. I would want to give up, honestly. And I don't know if that came from the bike, just not enjoying the bike that I was on during Supercross this year. This was a little more enjoyable to ride for me. Maybe just the pressure was something that I was struggling to figure out, being behind. But I feel like we're in a very good spot coming into next year for racing and just some races throughout the rest of this year. I think we're going to be in a much better spot, hopefully mentally, physically, and all of the above. Obviously, one of the things we struggled with the absolute most was the physical strength side of things, and that is because a lot of you guys know I went through a crazy sickness a few years back, and it really tore me up, lost so much weight, fucked my head up super bad, and I'm still trying to recover from that, to be honest with you guys, and putting strength on with all the injuries that I've had, and then also just the medical problems has been a bit of a nightmare and more of a mental struggle than a physical almost, but that's something that I'm building towards every day, and hopefully we'll get better over the next 3 months. And I'm gonna try to be bringing you guys vlogs. I'm gonna attempt to do twice a week, at least once a week, no matter what though. And I'll be bringing you guys through this journey. So if you do like it, please leave a like on this video and comment below. That helps me out more than you could imagine. Now the garage is an absolute fucking wreck, and it has been for a while. I don't know why, but it just kind of turned out like this. So we'll definitely take some time to clean it. But the front wheel is off the bike right now, and I'm supposed to ride this tomorrow. So you guys are probably wondering what the fuck happened. When I was washing the bike, I tried to spin the front wheel. Turns out my oversized brake disc is actually completely bent, and my fork lug's got a little nick in it. So that was from when I hit the kid when he crashed in front of me in the first main event. Now I do have another oversized rotor here, but this one is actually bigger. I'm pretty sure this one's 280 mil. This one's 290, so I don't know if my hanger is actually gonna work for this one, so I gotta try to figure something out real quick. The only hanger I could find is a stock one, so found this wheel. It's got a stock disc on it, so right now we're just gonna swap this disc over. We'll swap the hanger over, and it looks like we're running a stock front brake, which is fine because the KTM ones are so good anyways. Now, sadly, I only have red Loctite, and I do want to Loctite these. You should use blue, but I'm just gonna put a super tiny amount of Loctite on this. That's probably too much, so I'm gonna share with the other bolt. With my experience, you don't wanna go crazy with the Loctite on these hubs just because these threads aren't the strongest, because it obviously is an aluminum hub, so don't go insane with your Loctite on these. If you're newer to working on stuff, if you have aluminum threads that you're putting a bolt into, you don't wanna tighten them too crazy because you can strip the threads pretty easily. All right, those are tight and ready to go. Now let's change out our hanger here. These hangers look so intimidating to change, but they're honestly so easy. All you do is pop your brake pads out, and then there's just a little 11 mil bolt right here, and once you break that loose, you literally just loosen it. Pop off this little metal clip on top. Break this loose while it's on there because you have to take it off and transfer it over to the other one. Screw that into the new one. And then we pop out this little rubber grommet right here. Shove that into the new one as well. Tighten this on here. Nice and snug. This clip's for the oversized one and it doesn't fit on here. So I just bent the little metal tabs in and I'm gonna make it fit because I don't have the stock one. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I just bent the little metal tabs in. Now it fits good. So that's good enough for me. As long as it doesn't hit. We're gonna slide this one in now. Super easy. Should hear like a little click. Now we'll just throw our brake pads back in. I always have comments saying how it's cool seeing a pro work on their own bike. And I have a lot of people asking me too, like how I know how to do all this stuff. To be honest with you guys, a lot of this stuff is just common sense. Like if you pull it apart, you should be able to put it back together as long as you're like kind of mechanically inclined, which luckily I am, kind of. All right, we got the stock one on there now and it's all tightened down, so ready to put the front wheel on. All right, kind of the moment of truth now. Best thing about stock parts, they always fit good. The aftermarket stuff is awesome until you don't have something fucking fit. I probably won't be able to stop as well after hitting whoops and almost blowing the corner, but fuck it, it'll work. Well, we'll see right now if it'll work actually. Okay, I put it all back on, but honestly, it feels like it's dragging a little bit. So I don't know, maybe if I'm just being a tweaker, I'm gonna try to maybe ride it up down the driveway, use it for a little bit, and see what it feels like after that. Sometimes that helps a lot. Now, honestly, our fucking brake disc situation is just horrible right now because I actually have my girlfriend's brother's disc on my back wheel, and I realized that I don't have another one. I had to borrow it from him to race Arenacross, so now I got to find another one so I can get this one back to him. And then all my front ones are like bent or gone, and I don't know where anything went, so I might have to buy some. But we don't have no money right now. Trying to work on this new merch drop. You guys are doing a good job with buying it, so I appreciate everyone. If you haven't yet, go buy a shirt. It'd help me out a lot. If you can't buy merch at DaytonBriggs.com, then leave a like on this video. That's all I can ask for. Let's see if this front brake works real quick. So the front brake is working good, but I'm almost positive that these bars are bent from when I crashed. And that sucks because I don't think I have another set of bars. Just more shit I have to deal with. Love it. Now the good thing about being broke racing your whole life, you get used to riding with bent bars. I rode with bent bars for a long time because I couldn't get any. I am sponsored by Mika, but obviously I can't get bars today for tomorrow. So we're gonna ride with these ones. Fuck it. The disc seems to be okay for now. See if we can hit a little spin test. All right, after riding it around, it actually spins good. So there must have just been something weird. Once I rode it around, it straightened itself out. Now, I normally like to upload videos where I'm riding and there's a lot going on, but these videos, people ask me to make more. So if you guys like this kind of video, drop a comment below and let me know that you like it. That way I keep filming them. And we'll try to do more vlog stuff, working out stuff throughout this year, show you more of behind the scenes of what we got going on in the Briggs garage. It's usually pretty loose. Now I actually have to go inside and pack all of the orders that you guys did for me. I appreciate everybody who went over to DaytonBriggs.com, ordered some merchandise. Our shirts are insanely high quality, so are our hoodies. We even dropped these hats that I'm wearing right now, and everyone has been so good to me. Thank you guys so much. We need to sell a lot more if we want to do racing next year, but we are going all in, which is what I'm going to talk about more after I pack these orders with you guys because I'm very excited for it. And I'm gonna fucking send it no matter what. Now, what the fuck do I mean when I say that I am all in for racing next year? I've been getting tons and tons of comments of people asking me, Dayton, are you racing Supercross next year? Are you on a 250, 450? Are you on a team? Do you have sponsors? Do you have money? This and that. What gear are you wearing? I have no clue. As of right now, I have no idea. There's kind of a plan. I have a couple companies I'm talking to sponsorship-wise. I'm not going to be on a full team, that's for sure. I just obviously didn't do good enough to get offered a ride. I have the social media stuff and get more views than most people in the sport probably, but that's not what teams want. Maybe that's what sponsors want, but not teams, which is something I'm sure a lot of you guys understand. So basically what I'm trying to say, I'm going all in is I'm going to do it no matter what this year. I'm going to go race Supercross. I'm going to give it my absolute all, do all the social media stuff, see if we can make money, make a profit doing it with sponsorships. I probably will have some sponsorship opportunities available for the year for you guys. If you want your logos on, you know, maybe on TV if I do good, in front of all my viewers and followers. I have a couple 100,000 followers across platforms, and I also get millions of views every month. And then, you know, sold out stadiums with thousands of people walking by. So maybe we'll have some spots available for the year for, I don't know the price breakdown, but if you have a company and you're interested, definitely let me know. It's something that I can talk to you about. Obviously, I love racing more than anything, but money-wise, this sport is so terrible and they make it impossible for privateers to make money. But if I can race, do decent with sponsors and sell merch with the social media, I think I could probably do it on my own and make it worth it for myself. Would have to be on a 450 if I do that though, because the 250 costs so much money to build. They break so much, it would not be worth it for me. Just the whole year would be miserable on a 250. So a 450 would be really the only way to do it. Which also kind of sucks because hopping on a 450 takes my chance of making a main event down quite a bit. The guys in the 450 class are really fast. Saying that, I ride a 450 a lot better, but what does that look like in a race environment? Who knows, right? Like it can go any which way. So it's something that I'm nervous about, something that I have to think about, and we have to put a lot of thought into this before we make any rational decisions for next year. With that all being said though, I'm going to give it my literal all that I possibly can. Physical-wise, mental, money-wise, everything. I'm really going to give it a go and see what we can do this year racing and see maybe I can get some good results, figure out some plans, go race overseas next year. There's a lot of stuff that I would love to do. Just got to put myself in a position to make that opportunity actually come true. So just really hoping we can do that. And I appreciate all you guys for watching. Obviously, these videos do better. It would be a no-brainer, but they don't do well enough to just fund a whole racing program. We got some stuff lined up. Hopefully some big updates coming soon for you guys. And yeah, let me know if you have a company and you want to work together. Kind of just have bigger spots for sale too, depending on what happens next year for Supercross. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this one. Make sure to subscribe. And I'm going to go ride Elsinore tomorrow. So I should have a YouTube video come out sometime during this week. That'll be a riding video and it's going to be fire. So keep an eye out for that one.